And I'd like to thank my parents for allowing us to film at their house and edit for like till 4 in the morning for like a full month. This one's for you. Thank you.
Josh Wagner!
Sweet! Josh, look, I think that they have some more declassified files.
Those are not unclassified. Those are not declassified yet?
Declassified.
Oh.
Says it right there. So let's just take a look here. Declassified Josh Wagner. Wow. Oh, yeah. Let's see, one of his strengths is feedbacking, energy and swag. His weaknesses are, what are we talking about again? That's pretty cool.
How come they didn't do one on you? Ah! Will McAllister, strengths, happiness, time travel, Indiana Jones. Weaknesses, everything invented since 1989. Extra note, Josh will share weaknesses, picking 48-hour judges, picking Telos judges, and picking, that's not true.
Answer my questions quietly but clearly. How large is the machine? Somebody much happier.
I'm not dressed very James Bondsy tonight because I had one of those days. I don't want to give a lot away, but it involved no sleep, not being home in a long time, and someone's water broke. So. Congratulations! Sorry, one of these. The last one I grabbed. And the winner for Best Documentary is Mitchell Richmond.
Thank you, everybody. Not Josh, though. Not Josh Wagner, but not Josh Wagner. I'd like to thank everyone who came here and supported me. Dio. Right there. Thank you, Mom.
don't want to do a music video, remember that pretty much everyone who won an Oscar in the past couple of years started doing music videos. And the winner is Nick Barron and Zeus Forrest.
You guys better not cut your hair and lose all your music video powers.
I'd like to thank myself for making this and Jeannie's video. I'd like to thank Josh for making it impossible to make. I'd like to thank Amy, Presley, and this man right here for making beautiful music.
I'd like to thank Zeus for making me look good. And then, yeah, and other people.
Don't forget that.
I don't know what you said, but whatever.
So, in line with the night's theme, someone might ask, what does James Bond, a huge commercial franchise, have to do with small experimental films? But as you just saw, the first 5 minutes of every James Bond film is pretty much like David Lynch, Norman McLaren, and Stan Brackett all got together in a room and took acid. And if you understood a word I just said, you're probably a lonely film student. So. And the winner for Best Experimental Film is Romeo Laura for Voyage.
I guess it was for the same video. So just like the same people I think before, Ace Productions, my family, and colleagues. Thank you.
Oh God. Jacob, you might have to sub. Maybe. Well, if it wins.
Okay, so making a 48-hour film is sort of like planning Telos. You have a really tight deadline, and it's really stressful. You do the best you can, And if it doesn't come together all the way, you improvise. So, and let's apologize to the winners for this. Your trophies suffered a terrible fate, but it's okay, because you'll get them soon, just not tonight. But you do get your money tonight, and who wants money when trophies you have money? So, the award for Best 40-Hour Film goes to Haley Ford, Arby Burgos, Lacey Bashal, Noah Sims, Parker Whitty, and Vincent. We've already talked about the judges tonight.
Thank you. I'm kind of blown away by this too. I think we're all in agreement that there was a little better than us. We're gonna accept it, obviously. Like, we're not gonna give it away. But we want to thank everybody. Is that Zach? Oh my gosh, it's Zach and Bonnie. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, hey Zach. There was better out there. I'm sorry you have to see my face up here again, but I'm fully clothed this time, so that's better for you. I'm gonna give the mic to a couple other people, but yeah. Have a good night.
Sorry to rob that from the better ones.
Thanks, I guess. It's kind of a surprise. I don't know.
We got sports, so I don't know how we won.
I don't know what to say up here, but these guys are awesome. I had a blast, and thanks for Josh Wagner and Will and East Hollywood for putting on this fantastic event, and it was awesome.
I can't reach the microphone. My mom let us all sleep in the house. So thanks, Mom.
Sorry again.
With James? No.
What do you think? This was a really... So I didn't end up paying all that extra money for an actual salon, right?
Scoville, Tony Madrid.
I was chosen to talk. Once again, I feel underdressed, but Haley Ford once said my shirt was fantastic, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
I love my 48-hour group. I love you too. And we had the best time filming this. And I don't know what to say. I'd love to thank Duncan Clausen again. Just one more time.
Thanks, Duncan.
Yeah, thanks, Duncan.
Thanks, Duncan.
I love you, Duncan. I love you too, Taylor. It's my first Telos. I want to thank my director, Tony Madrid, my music man, my actor, Sexy Alan. Yeah. What up, homie? I'll see you tonight, bro. And
yeah. So this really was the best 48-hour group I've ever had. I only had one. So first off, I'd like to thank the Salt Lake City Police Department for not running this 48-hour for me like they did last year. I'd like to thank my main actor, Jeremy Scoville. He was so brilliant in this movie. He was so much fun to work with. It was so awesome having him in our group, and I can't wait to do another 48-hour with him next year. Adrian Medina, best helper in the world. Like, he was on top of things. It was beautiful. I love that kid. Nick Barron, the music in this was phenomenal. Thank you so much. Also, you were also so much fun to work with. We're so glad we had you there. And I especially, this guy is so amazing. I love this kid. I own my production company with this kid. He co-directed this with me. He co-wrote it. He was there the entire time. He's always so amazing to have around. He's like my brother, and I love this kid so much. I'd like to thank Alan Garcia. He's so brilliant. Please give him a round of applause.
Spaghetti.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you, Alan's mom. Thank you, Duncan Clausen.
I love you.
Thank you, Josh Wagner. Thank you.
yeah, Alan's mom was a big help.
That he wants to make come.
Before we start on this one, I just wanted to, I used to teach at East Hollywood, and I love being back here, and I wanted to give a special shout out to Eric Lindsay, principal and director. Eric, where are you?
Speaking of short films made outside of class, you remember that one time, I think it was during parent-teacher conference, and we were in your room, and you'd locked the door, and Slide was there too. We were watching season 3 of Gilmore Girls. It was that one episode.
You know, my family used to own a flower shop. We would sell roses and carnations, baby's breath, you name it. One day, I'm making about 3 dozen corsages for this prom, you know, the ones they wear on their wrist. And every day they're coming, where is it? When is it? Does it match my dress? It's a nightmare. Anyway, I guess there was like this leak next door of gas or what. Boom! No more Chinese laundry. It blew me right through the front window. And it was like a sign from God. And from that day forward, I realized I freaking love explosions.
East Hollywood, biggest productions, Ferrari Roslo, Mitchell Schultz, and my parents and family for being so supportive.
Hey again. Oh, stunts. I guess stunts are awesome because they make movies look cool and stuff, and bad ones, they'll look sloppy, unorganized, and then kind of like this show, so. And the winner is Zombie? I don't know. Stage combat class.
Is Joe Rogan here to accept this award? Or someone from that class? The whole class gets it. We're going to not accept this award for him, just him. It's for the whole class. It goes to Joe's room, okay? Talk as the class, not as you.
Okay, so thank you, Joe Rogan and Stage Combat Class 2012. You guys were really hard to work with. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're gonna have a special video. This is not a joke. So those of you who don't know, we are doing a very special project this year. We, in the past 4 years, we've made 3.5 movies, and no offense, Brandon, it was a great trailer. So, no, it was like the best trailer. So this year, instead of an adaptation, for the last year, we've been writing an all-original script. We started advanced screenwriting class last year, and it's been going. It's a web series, it's 97 pages long. And it's called Paradise High. It's a great story, we're super excited about it. About 10 weeks ago, we read the script with a group of local filmmakers, professors, and novelists who are just in love with it and just think it's an amazing script, and we're really excited about it. And we wanted to show you now the video for our Kickstarter campaign that should start tomorrow. So check out this video.
Hi, I'm Kirby.
I'm Kat. We're students at East High School, and we're doing something crazy, just producing a 20-episode web series called Paradise High.
As crazy as that sounds, we think we're pretty qualified. I mean, in the last 4 years, we've made 3 feature films, and they're pretty good.
One was like a modern rendition of What to Do About Nothing that was all set here where Paradise High is going to be.
Great to know you see. Now is the winter of our discontent to make glorious summer by this. Some good.
And then we did Hamlet, which is like a western thing. We used to sound so cute. It grew from her. So it did seem to shine a little smoke. And then we did Macbeth.
feel like this project really matters and here's why.
First, it builds student resumes and skills.
Second, it keeps kids off the streets. I think we all agree that we'd much rather have teenagers doing this than doing all those other things that they do. Third, we're supporting a charity. We can make a lot of money from YouTube, and we're giving half. That's right, half. Of that money to a charity that will be chosen by our student body. The other half will go toward buying technology and supplies that will enhance your school's programs.
Fourth, we're building a stronger workforce. Many employers complain of students that leave high school and even college without the skills needed to contribute to the workplace. So what we're hoping to do with this Kickstarter is to get at least $1,000. Like, it's not much, but we can do it.
You can feel good inside by contributing to Paradise High. And you get prizes which you can read about below.
Okay, and cut! Alright, that's a wrap, people! Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, let's get the lights down.
We are so excited to work on that this summer, and we know it's a good thing. All those points that were listed in that video, we strongly believe. We strongly believe in this project. So help us out by donating. The Kickstarter is going to be alive and well soon, and you can be a part. You know, your contribution will help us, and you can be a part of this project because of that. Thank you, guys.
So look for that tomorrow. Tomorrow we should have it up and going, and then we will, well, all the students in our class will start Facebooking about it like crazy, and you should be able to link to it and check it out. If you just go to tomorrow or the next day, if you go to Kickstarter, the website, and you type in Paradise High or East Hollywood, it should come up, and you can check it out and you can donate. Again, our goal, actually this video is a couple days old. We just today decided we're upping our goal to $1,500. And we really want to we're going to make a great show that's, it's going to be awesome. And I should thank so Kickstarter is only one piece of our funding. I want to thank Bobcat, the company, who I believe that Skip's here today. Bobcat has given us $500. And Walmart has given us $1,000. And so with this Kickstarter, with the extra $1,500, we should be able to have the money we need. We have all the equipment, we have our crew, we have our cast. What we need is production design, and that $3,000 should be what we need to make turn our school into Paradise High, where we're going to tell an amazing story that's going to inspire a lot of people. Thank you. And I'm next. Okay. There's some more Teloses over there. You might notice. So these two Telos are kind of special awards. Instead of the first one, I want to tell a little story. So when I first went to film school, I had a professor who was a real mentor for me. His name was Jeff Parkin. Jeff Parkin was a very, 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 he had a really strong influence on me, and he taught the first film class I ever took. And in that class, he ended up focusing. It was interesting. I'd gotten married like the weekend before I started the class. I think I had like a one-day honeymoon. It sucked. But when he taught the class, he ended up focusing a lot in the class on trying to figure out how to balance a filmmaker's life with a family, which turns out to be a really hard thing. When I was in film school, it was really hard to make all these movies and still, be there for my family. And then it got harder when time passed and I became a professional filmmaker. That got really hard. And when I was a professional filmmaker, I was thinking, it's so hard to make time for my family. But then I remembered something Jeff Parkin said. He said, you know what? When I was just a professional filmmaker, it was easy to, at least I got to work hard on my movies and have like time off between projects. But then when I became a teacher, it got really hard to be there for my family because there's no time off. I'm like teaching all the time. And I was like, that's not true. Teaching's easy. What are you talking about? You just get up there and talk what you know. And that's not true. Teaching's really hard.
And it turns out that being a teacher makes it even harder to be there for our family. And I'm still trying to figure out how to strike that balance. But in the meantime, I want to thank my wife, Jamie Wagner, for, and I got, she has a Telos for her up here, my wife. And I hope you all indulge me in this personal thing. It's been a hard year for us, doing Telos and Paradise High and everything. And so, Jamie really deserves this Telos, and she probably will hate me for making her a speech. Do you want to give a speech? Okay, now. You give a speech?
I almost didn't make it tonight, so I'm glad that things worked out. Yeah, I'm just really grateful. Learning how to balance things has been just part of our marriage. So, but really a growing experience for me too, to learn more about what Josh loves to do outside of family, and that we can learn to do that together. So, thank you, Josh. I love you.
Okay. Now you notice there's not, 2 little Teloses there, people that weren't here earlier. There's 1 more Telos there. And for this Telos, okay, so the best part about teaching East Hollywood High School is, by far, without like any doubt, is all the students, right? It's just really, like those days when we're out filming and we're just doing something hard and we're trying to figure out like how to light the car and we're all mad at each other and we're trying to put it together and we solve problems, we figure it out together and we have a good time, or we're, you know, like making a barrel look like a fire, or trying to figure out how to like make a Pokeball spin without people seeing it. Like it's like we're trying to solve these problems, right? We solve them together. It was just, and I just feel so awesome being with these guys, these students here. So the next Telos is actually for all of you. It's a Telos for the best student body ever. Because I love all of you so much. And I'd like Justice Page to accept this one on everyone's behalf. And the reason for that is because, I mean, Justice and I have had lots of talks this year. We've gone close together, and we've been having really frank talks about his weaknesses and about ways he wants to be better. And it's been really special. But he's a man who, in spite of everything, believes in the spirit of East Hollywood High School, and he believes in the idea of what East Hollywood High School represents and what it is to be a man bear. And so this Telos is for all of you. Justice represents every single one of you right now, and this is for every single one of you. Thank you all so much.
Holy crap. This is probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. To represent what is and always has been my second home. Filled with, I don't want to cry. With the people I'll never forget. Most people go to high school and they leave and they don't remember any of the people they met, but I'll remember every one of you. And we're all members for life, and I don't know where I'd be without East Hollywood, but I don't want to think about it, because East Hollywood is home and always will be home to many of us and to many of you. And we're an elite group of people, and to be accepting this on behalf means everything I've done these last 4 years has been for something, and that means a lot to me. For East Hollywood. Okay, our Telos class also, this was not my idea, but I'm speaking on behalf of Telos class now. Telos class begged me to let them put this next video in. This video is actually addressed to all the teachers of East Hollywood High School. It's about 2 minutes long, and we'll watch it. And then after that, we'll have the final goodbye video, and you can all hug each other and go home and cry until you come back to Telos next year. So, 2 more videos, and that's the end.
It taught me to realize that when you find a positive outlook on life and you just push yourself and achieve yourself.
There's a lot more understanding and more and actually make it fun for them, so you actually want to pay attention to being fun.
Cool.
Yeah. We look
horrible. It makes all the other here I do really proud for myself. So I gotta stay pictures. Cut for all. Their six packs, their awesome personalities, their sense of humor, their beautiful faces, their six packs, Miss Otley, and just never stop caring. I enjoy the laid backness of our teachers. Well, not all of them are like that. The majority of them are like that. I enjoy that because they're always just, giving more than other teachers. It's just it's a willingness rather than, they look at themselves as not having a job, a responsibility, or to show responsibility is not theirs.
I think our teachers are really awesome and they try really hard to meet our emotional needs. And since it's such a small community, some of them can communicate to us on an emotional level because of the small community and a personal level too. So yeah.
Let's go to the
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. 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 Yes. Goodbye.